Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild for, you're not gonna believe it, some competitions. It's been a minute. I used to do competitions all the time. I do them whenever I can. I try to qualify all the time, but this time I have decided I am dedicating this weekend. We are going after these elk. It is for the 3 elk here in the season 5 tournament of this group who took over for the old group that we built most of the channel on, almost for competitions, you might say. But they're into season 5 because they have 12 weeks of competition, and then you have this season-ending tournament to conclude all of that. If you're interested in doing these competitions, link in the description below. It is a Facebook. You gotta have Facebook. Got to be on PlayStation or Xbox. It is console only to compete in these. So if you would like to compete alongside myself and many others, please look into doing that. It is a lot of fun. It adds something to it. Gets you out of the grind. Gets you hunting a little bit different. But this week we are after the elk. Like I said, we are after the Manitoba, the Roosevelt, and the Rocky Mountain here on Silver Ridge. We got to go for our best of each, and that usually means diamonds. My personal goal is always in these tournaments to try to hit the diamond of each one, get my hat trick or whatever. Usually it's 3 animals, but in this week it is 2, so I'm looking for that hat trick of diamonds. That's what we're going to try to get. Hopefully we're able to make that happen. We'll see where we end up at the end of the weekend, but I've cleared most of my schedule to do this because the elk seem like they're going to be awesome, and I'm excited for it. But you can see down here we've got the 4570. That is the weapon we have to use this weekend, so we'll see how that pans out for us. Haven't used that lever action in a minute, but it ought to be a good time and quite a challenge probably with these big fellas. So looking forward to it. Appreciate y'all being here. It's competition time. No, it's tournament time. Time to turn it up, baby. I hope you enjoy the video. Oh, let's get to it. 4. Not big enough. Not big enough. Ooh. That one is 5 medium. Let's go, baby. 471, 10 points shy of a diamond. All right, let's get this guy. Safe long shot right there. Let's go. But we'll see. Right here. Wasn't guaranteed, but is he a diamond? Or is he a troll? Give us a good start for the tournament. And survey says I missed the button. Hell yeah. Well, to be fair, 10 over. He could have been 10 under, but he's 10 over. Let's go. We're on the board, baby. Although the other one is guaranteed to score higher, I think. It was 494. This is a 491.24. I gotta write these down. It's been a while since I've done competitions, so gotta write them down. Not too bad. Let me get a screenshot here. 491.24, 5 medium, 1010 on the weight, 161.99 on the yardage with the 4570. It does get 2 lungs at 160 on the elk, so very nice. Didn't take him very long, went right down, but 491.24, it is a start. And there we go. 494, 581. Guaranteed diamond, guaranteed bigger than the bull we just shot. Little, maybe a little narrow, but looks really nice. Yeah, he looks huge, Graves. Yep, biggin'. Want another dirt? You're not getting dirt. Well, only if I get in front of him, and that tall grass says I'm not gonna dirt him because I have to use the 4570. And I'm just being safe and taking long shots. I am not going to shoot through the shoulder with a 4570. I just don't trust it. I can try to get around the front, take a heart shot, but even then I'm going to spook all them. I really don't want to mess with it. So sorry, Holmes. I don't think we're gonna do that because it's a perfect yardage, perfectly broadside here. So let's just keep it simple, stupid. Meaning me, not you, Hunter. Yep. That's a good competition bull right there. Yes, sir. It allows me to move on to the other two species at least. Oop, shoot. Shoot! And I just realized if Graves is up here, my gun's gonna pop, isn't it? Wow. And I pulled my bow out like an idiot. Oh my lord. Why can I not pick my gun? Well, let's see if we can mess it up for you. Oh, and I did! See what you did to me? Hunter? Tried to shoot the heart with a 45-70 like a dumbass. Yeah, never doing that again. That was my fault because I spooked him. Hopefully, he's not even going down, so hopefully he won't hurt from that. Peel crap. Oh, 503. Yep. I didn't do anything wrong at all. The gun did. I thought I voided him, which means between the lungs and the heart, that little gap. But I didn't even get into that. Yeah, you did say 502 though. I didn't even get into the void. That's what so this is what I was talking about. You know that the brisket on him, that big throat. 300 to have a hard time getting through that, let alone that 45-70. It's just too much flesh. Yeah, to get that heart, you have to get way down there, and then you risk skimming the heart. Yeah. Well, that's what you get with the 45-70 right there. A huge womp womp. Not really our fault. Shot was there. Bullet couldn't do it. But now we know. Don't F around with it. Put it in the lung and leave it. But wasn't meant to be. It is what it is. So that was pretty cool, but also that looks like a big one. It is a 5. Let's go. 382 to 470. What's they gotta be?
Is that 430 or 480?
Oh,
I think it's 480.
He's a guaranteed troll then. Don't break my heart
Could be
like
a big
that.
troll.
Oh no, 457's diamond. Alright, we are going with this guy. He was a 382 to 470. He's got potential. He's probably not going to make it, but he's a chance. Big 5 here. Get him down. This 45-70 takes forever. Let's go track him down, though. We'll find out. Maybe we can get our second diamond. Well, technically third. Moment of truth. Diamond or troll? Troll 439 14. Not even close. Gotta be 460 basically. About 20 points under troll. Womp womp. But grab a screenshot anyway, and we'll hold on to him. Alright, so you seen as I was running to this lake, check on the rosies, we spooked up some blacktail and it had a big level 5, and oh, there he is, level 5 there. So I marked that area, and I set a tent back here on the top of this mountain that I felt was in good range to try to find them, and Obviously switched time and we came back and they are here feeding off the side of the hill there. A 183 to 211. And I believe blacktail are 177.5, so that is a guaranteed diamond, and not barely either. He is well within range. And blacktail are one of them. I don't know why, but they're some of my favorite to get because they're only on the one map and they're so nostalgic to the game. But I think we can do an over shoulder shot here. We might look at this. He might move around a little bit. We just got over the hill, so maybe he'll move a little bit for us, but we'll give him a second here. Thinking about 22 tricking. I don't have my 308. Got the 257. Dropped the 308 so we could have our lever 4570 for the comp. 308, I'd just take it right over that shoulder, but I don't want to do that with 257. Let's just 22 him and see where he ends up. Get him out in the field, maybe. Give a nice little broadside to him. Alrighty, here he is, our blacktail, finding on our rosy weekend here when we're on Layton. Nice find in the feeder area. That was pretty cool. Let's see, what is he gonna make? Oh yeah, that's a dime. 183.73. The 5 medium, 2.412 on the pounds. He's got a 257. Gonna take him double lunging him right there, no problem at 216 yards. Took him down really quick, and again, they've got to be 177. This guy was guaranteed dime. Scored toward the lower end, obviously. He was a monster rack, but diamond blacktail, nonetheless. We're gonna get him in the lodge for sure, but what a nice bonus trophy as we get back out on these elk for this weekend. Well, so far so good. Came down to old Mushroom Lake here, and we have a nice level 5 right there. 374 to 446 on Layton for the Rosie. They got to be 380-84. This guy's 374 minimum. He's got a good chance. Looks pretty good to me. Pretty happy with that one. But where is he going to line up? Because this 4570 is the true challenge. It's one thing getting out here and just running and finding, you know, a level 5, say Rocky or Rosie or Manitoban, but the true challenge this week in this tournament is wrapping your brain around this 4570. Like when you're not doing a competition, you're just like, ah, yeah, no problem. But after messing up that Rocky during the live stream, that big Rocky, we got one, but we messed that guy up shooting him in the front. It just doesn't penetrate. But lesson learned. We just gotta make sure we get on this guy's, get a good angle on him. Wind's in our favor here, so I think we can swing to the right and get a much better lung shot depending on how long he's there. He did just move over there, so let's sneak past these guys over here. And there's a nice 4 in there, but not what we're after, that's for sure. It's interesting, he's got a nice 4 with him over here. 274 to 346. And you're kind of comparing their racks. Let me see if I can highlight him just enough. Keep this guy highlighted. He's definitely longer on the tines. Probably thicker, but still makes you worry that this guy might troll us here. Well, we're as broadside as we're going to get. Let's get the 4570. Make it do what we brought it here for. Catch that long, nice and smooth. Oh, Lord, dirt. All right, here we go. We got our second elk diamond. Start filling out our triple here. He might make it. He is really thick. Come on, baby. We can do this. Diamond 386.23. They got to be 380.84. So he's not making it by a lot, but he made it. He is a diamond. He's our biggest Rosie in the comp so far. So we will hold on to him, get those screenshots, get him entered up for sure. But let me write her down. 386.23 Rosie. That goes with our 491.24 Rocky. Now we just got to find a Manitoban. And then we can decide, if we're lucky enough to get that, we can decide to up some of these. I feel like I'm owed some Rocky Mountain Elk time after the live stream goof. But for now, at 386.23, 5 medium, 1060 on the weight, 148 yards. Got him with the 45.70. Oh, that's how we dirted him. I was going to say, I should have shot pretty high. I don't know why I wanted to go high. I felt like I was farther away and I wasn't. Only 150 yards. Thinking I was going to have to drop that in there, but we caught spine. He didn't go anywhere. No track job here, that's for sure. 2 out of 3. Onward and upward. Let's go. Well, I managed to come back in here to Silver Ridge Peaks. I just got to go back after that Rocky. After the 45.70 taught us a huge lesson in its penetration into the front of a Rocky and cost us. So we're trying to make up for that because that's just how my brain works. And we have an opportunity right. Whoa, he's right here, ready to go. 120 yards. I did not realize I snuck up that far. 440 to 526. Our guy is a 491. This guy's got a chance here. He's not guaranteed like the one we had an opportunity with, but still got a nice upper estimate, that's for sure. Get that 45.70. Now that we know where to put it, gonna have to stick it in the lung and be safe for competition reasons, and we are gonna do that. He's a stud. Wow. I'm telling you, after looking at the Rosies and then you see something like that, you're like, okay, let's find out. All right, this is him up here. Come on, man, you can do it. Oh, boy, he's awful thin. He's awful thin. Here we go. What do we got? We're going to have a diamond 484.86. It's not going to beat our 491. This guy's actually going the opposite direction of what we were needing. But a diamond nonetheless. We'll take him. Best thing about Rockies, there's lots of silver ridges and there's lots of opportunity for the Rocky Mountain Elk for sure. If you want to go after them, you're certainly going to get those opportunities one after another. But let us down a little bit, but it's still a diamond. Still quite the trophy. Very happy to have it, but just not going to make it there. Woof, a little bit high. Almost caught that spine. Well, I didn't even realize what I was shooting when I was cleaning out this group with a bow that was coming by. Heck yeah, let's go. Piebald Manitoban elk. Have not personally got one of these, but a gold at that. Let's go. 346.74. Big gold piebald. Got him as they were kind of moving on by. I didn't even realize he was piebald at first until I thought, whoa, wait, right when he took off after I put the arrow in him. But that's pretty cool. Nice little rare for the weekend. Good trophy. Alright, finally. I found something that looks good for a 5 Manitoban elk. 445 to 534. They got to be 457. This guy has way more points. Plus he's thick and long, so his rack could give us a chance. He's going to present. Oh, okay. I thought, gosh, he already going to give us a shot? Actually, let me work my way around to the right here. Fingers crossed, guys. Let's see if we can get in position here. Got this one guy's head right there. Man, that's money. If we can catch him with his head down, this might be our chance. Might get our hat trick of dimes on the elk. Here we go. Take it right now. Get that lung. Playing it safe. 45.70. He's got the lung. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. It's got to be better than our 443.41, right? Obviously. Diamond Rocky, Diamond Rosie. We're on the last day, a last chance too before I got a live stream tonight to work on the comp. Let's see, come on, diamond or not. Diamond, yes, 467, 36, 5 medium, 963, 36 on the weight. With our 45-70, 137 yards, we did slip it right to that lung and grabbed a little bit of liver on the way for insurance, and that made it. Finally, we got a Manitoban to get up to a diamond. He's got way more points, much thicker rack, got a bit more length than some of the fives we had seen. Whew, finally. Gotta get some screenshots of this and move on. But we completed the biggest challenge every single one of these tournaments for me is just to get the diamonds of those species. It's my own challenge more than it is to go for the win, right? It's just trying to beat myself or whatever you would want to say, but at least, you know, set that goal. We achieved it here on the last day, finally. Quite a bit of time put in. So, whew, finally. Tired of looking at stuff on Askiy. Maybe we can go and improve our Rosie or something, but wow, let's get these screenshots and keep her moving. Okay, now I have pushed my stream back tonight an hour to try to better my Rosie, and I'm not kidding you. I got about 15 minutes before we start, and we just spotted this guy. Finally, a good 5. We'll see if he can do it. 341 to 413. Ours is a 386, so anything over 386 would be a plus, so we shall see here. I don't like getting lower and lower here. It's going to be harder to see over that lip as we try to get over here. Tree, there we go. 100 yards. We don't have any time. We got to do this. 110, perfect. Let's do this. Safe long shot with the 45-70. 5 medium is going down. Let's hustle over there and get him picked. Here we go, and he is a dime. Oh, 400.35. We had a 386, a huge pickup for us right here. Grab those screenshots, absolutely. Got to be 380. He's about 20 points over. What a diamond! What a way to end the weekend. We don't know where this is going to work out for us. I haven't looked at anybody's scores, but at least we did the best we could. We improved here. Got a decent Rocky. Got our okay on our Manitoban. But this is where we're going to end. Wow. I will see you guys in the lodge and we'll see where we worked out. But for now, 400.35, 5 medium, 1087.22 on the weight, 94 yards with the 45-70. And we're going to catch that back of that lung, plus some liver. He didn't go very far at all. But man, what a weekend. We did get our hat trick diamonds, plus some bonuses, and we got that blacktail in there too. Some bonus trophies, and a rare. That's right. So, what a great weekend. Come back for the competition time. We'll see where we stack up in this tournament. But either way, we've had an amazing week. Thank you to the group for putting it on and providing us the opportunity to do so. So, very, very nice. Beautiful trophy. All right, guys, we did it. We pulled it off with the hat trick of diamonds that we did get for our own personal, but we did pull off the first place win in the season-ending tournament here. And couldn't be happier. We came away with 7 new trophies. Putting in that kind of time. I haven't put that much time in a competition in a long time. I just don't have the time with all the live streams and all the things we do here on the channel now. I don't have that kind of time to dedicate like we used to. We used to just slam it away. That's all I did every weekend. You guys have been around, you OGs, you know, you've seen plenty of what we've done here on the channel and documented. So they are loaded up in all my lodges, but this lodge happens to have these guys in the orange and black here. We're going to go with this was our second diamond Rocky Mountain. The first one ended up being bigger. This was our first Roosevelt diamond. The second one, the one that we got at the last minute clutch 15 minutes ago before I had to go live stream on Sunday night. It's my last chance to get on the board. It ends up helping me out. That last one did. It was bigger. But then we also had our Manitoban piebald. That was the toughest. The piebald was so tough. I put so many hours into the ski, and to come away with the piebald extra trophy was very nice as well. But then we also had our big old blacktail over here. Nice big blacktail diamond we found out in the feed zone looking for those Roosevelts, trying to better us and get up there and get those diamonds in. And we came across that blacktail. Always love a blacktail diamond. I'll take them every day of the week. But what we came here for, and we did pull off the win with these 3 diamonds right here. Our Roosevelt here was the one that we pulled it off in the last 15 minutes that I had before I had to give it up and stop. And this guy ended up being like a 400.3. Yeah, the other one was a 386. And congratulations to Sarah. She was coming second place with just 2.5 points behind us. And so this guy made the difference. Otherwise, Sarah had it if I hadn't found that guy. I literally, last lake I checked before I went live, I was pushing that lake. I was like, I gotta check this lake. And oh my gosh, I found a nice 5 down in there. So very happy with that. But the Manitoban here was the toughest one to get. Took us the longest and most time, 467.36. And then we got our Rocky on Thursday's live stream early on. This is the first one we got, and then we kind of messed the other one up. I hate to say botched it because the 4570, which was the challenge of the week, was using the 4570, not the elk themselves. But that 4570 going into that brisket just couldn't penetrate enough to get the lungs and the heart, which would have gave us an even better score with that. But that wasn't meant to be. So this is where we're at. We ended up with 1,358.95 on the points on these 3 guys, but they get to be put together with the competition. These 3, the buck, the blacktail buck, and those 3 over there, that's why I put them in orange so I can kind of always remember. It's nice to have the competition stuff matched together. I got multiple competition lodges, and these all fit in this one in this area because they are big trophies. So happy to have been able to get the time to do this. I don't get that very much, like I said, and it is so nice to be able to get back into it, give where my roots were, where we built the channel on, you know what I mean? So again, if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, because it's console only, and you have Facebook, feel free, link in the description below. Join the group, come hunt with us, and some of the others. They would love to have some more competition in there and get it going. This was the season 5, so they're going to be off for a week, and then they'll have 12 weeks of comp where you can qualify. You can do all 12, you can do 1, whatever suits your time and lifestyle. Just like this one, I was able to qualify super early in this season, and then I said I'm gonna focus on this. Once I saw it was the elk, I said I'm giving my week into it, and that's what we did, and it paid off absolutely. So appreciate you guys as always. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to stay notified. Shoot the like button to help others find the channel. If you didn't, thank you for watching this long. Back to our next video. Until then.